The Women's European Cricket Championship is proudly brought to you by Dream 11, Paramatch, HCL Software, and La Junta de Andalucía.
As we're set to go, we wait for, of course, our official timekeeper, Farika Constant, to give us the thumbs up. Umpire Snehal, who's out there. Shashi face the first and plays a delightful cut shot. There is a fielder out there, does the fielding. And up in the air, that's a really good shot. I think this might even go all the way. It does. It's 6 runs. It's a brave shot from Ellis because it's not Yorker length, but it's pretty full. It's on the pegs. And that's another glorious stroke. 4 more. The timing on this is absolutely superb. And I think Netherlands nailed as well. So they want to try and contain. The timing on this, just exceptional. It's well played, great timing. And it's going to be 4 runs, nobody's stopping that. And this is nice and full, and that's gone. No hesitations at all from the umpire. It's full, it's straight. And I don't think there's any doubt about this. We'll get the chance to see it again, unlike the umpire, Snehal. But I reckon there's no doubt about this. It's very full, and it hits the pad on the back. Got to make the decision here whether the ball goes on to hit and hit the leg stick. It doesn't have to hit middle, and the umpire is satisfied that it will. And I think that's umpire's call. I think a few people could say, is it going to carry on and miss the leg stick? I can see where you're coming from. I must admit that thought crosses my mind as well. But I think umpire standing wicket to wicket has got to make that call. Uppish, but clears the fielder. It's a boundary to start from Gammon.
This player I like a lot. There's Hanalan Dia, who's going to come in but a bit too short. Banged away by Shachi.
And it's another good shot, but oh, that's probably, I think, the first error that we've seen in the field.
Tossed up, takes it on, gets it just over the umpire, gets it just over the bowler, and gets a boundary. And you don't see too many balls hit well enough to squeeze between the long on and long off. All right, has a bit of length on this, finds the gap again. So it's placement with a little bit of power and panache from Shachi as well, as she gets her innings moving up to 26.
England, they're really going to get tested on Spain. This one is going to find the gap, is it? Yep, it will. So now Gammon decides that she's going to get going. Now she goes full, and it's going to go to the boundary. Great shot. I think she wanted to go for the double bluff here, but there's no bluffing.
And it getting put away. And this one as well is going to be a misjudgment. Well, put that on the counter. And that's Caroline van Koolwijk, who just ran under that. Yes, it's difficult, that side of the field. But if she holds her ground there, I think she takes it shoulder high. A missed opportunity for the Netherlands. Pye gets lucky. And now this is a genuine leg glance that she times beautifully once again.
Looking to almost be in the 90s. That is the slow ball. It's been well played. It's going to be another boundary.
Now she gets a bit of bat on this, and this will be her 50. And she'll bring it up in 33 balls. Yeah, you mentioned she started a little bit slowly, but she certainly has upped the gear, and she's put England on track for a score in the triple digits. Well batted, Shachi. Hit really well, but straight to the Langer, who catches it. I'm not sure deliberately the way she meant to catch it, but she takes it anyway. Has a laugh about it, why not? So it's 50 and out for Pye. Riker gets the blow. Got to say, this shot was on. And then talked about the mid-off being up. But she found Caroline de Lange, who does the rest. I'm still curious how she caught it, Rico.
Yeah, she was a little bit surprised. Well, there you go. I knew there was a bit of surprise about it. Well taken. And she's all smiles round. But look, also smiles, of course, for Pye. Congratulations. And scores an international half century. Exactly 50 of 34 deliveries. And 8 fours, no sixes.
gets a hit. Only 3 to come, though, and she's going to make the most of them. Low full toss, help to the leg side. And that's 4 runs. Last ball coming up. Kind of normal length, and it's a beautiful kind of uppercut, really, isn't it? Just eases that, slices it over the region behind point. And so England, they will bring up the 100 off the very last ball. 103 for 2. Good little cameo from Taylor. As Meatloaf said many moons ago, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. As she'll finish on 8, and the Dutch will need 104 for the victory.
In 7 or less, pick up all the points. Oh, well, what a huge, huge, huge opportunity that was. It doesn't get taken.
Oh, is there an edge on this? And there is. So Spilling nicks off. And she had a couple of close calls, and credit to Gibb. She kept putting it in that corridor of uncertainty, didn't she? And this time she gets a little feather off the bat of the Dutch captain. And a regulation take behind for Maddie Ward. And so the Netherlands not having a good start here in the second over. They're 5 for 1 for the Netherlands.
Lovely shot. Really good shot. That's 4. And another catching chance and taken. So that's the plan, and it's executed to, well, perfection. The short ball, the field is in place, the catch is taken, and Riker will go as far. And I'm with you here. Yeah, I keep it exactly the same until they start to penetrate and get the ball through or over that field. I wouldn't move it.
Gavin takes the catch. And disappointment for Riker, who had such a bright start, but she just got cramped for room there, didn't she? And with the pace of Wheeler, it was kind of top of the mat job. It's kind of ballooned to the fielder in the circle, but yeah, pretty well taken when you consider that Bethan Gammon's looking straight into the sun. Disappointment for Reiki, who can't really get them much closer to the target. As she goes, it's 10 for 2. All right, in the air, gets over the fielder, and that should get to the rope as well. So the one place they didn't have an outfielder, they needed one. Kiara Green was up. Pitched up, good shot though. Almost a brilliant bit of fielding there from Shachi Paif. As this is hit square, and it'll get through the fielder. So again, that's a bit of a tough one.
Get some confidence flying. And, oh, well, that's not a good shot at all, is it? It's playing the wrong shot to the wrong ball. And, well, Fruckrow will get through. So I'm looking at this one again. So just plays a lovely shot to the boundary and then plays all the way around this and gets cleaned up. And that's going to be the end of that. Clean will go for the unlucky 13 of 13 deliveries. The double 13. She had no chance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Those superstitious ones out there. I suppose the issue with this, she never gets that back foot back and across to get the ball a bit more in front of her eyes to play across the line. So she's just kind of hoping that she's swinging at the correct height across the line. Declan did hit 2 4s in her 13, but she's the third to fall 30.
And now sort of targeted pass, but that's a much better shot. She almost like predicts that it may be a similar delivery.
To make the judgment. This is pitched up, hit out, another catching opportunity out there. This time, Ria Fackrell, she's not going to mess this up. Again, the sunglass game is strong, and it has to be when you're fielding out there at 5 o'clock on a sunny afternoon on the Costa del Sol. It's a wicket for Millie Taylor, who's having a brilliant series here in the ECC-W. And Van Kollebeek, I think the shot was on, but she's going to have to go, and the score is 42 for 4. Doesn't have to really worry about. Oh, tried to turn that into a catch, and it'll probably end up costing her 4.
Get into that 70 score, and these valuable boundaries could prove vital. And, you know, one good over.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good Yorker once again. Well, goes for glory last ball. Why not? Anyone want to keep running? Not really. So they'll be grounded in the 50s in the end. And look, that is the thing, and you kind of touched on it. They only lose 4 wickets along the way. So you're kind of feeling, and I get it as well, that maybe they could have shown a bit more intent.